is that now Garden doesn't have good raids, good weapons, but DSC is free.
Yeah.
So
That's definitely a big plus for people.
yeah.
Wait, DSC is free now?
Shadow
Beyond
Keys
Light's free.
and Beyond Light are free.
So DSC is free, so a lot of people can get DSC weapons, and those are all slappers.
Yeah, those are all really good.
But it's also like what I was saying earlier is like we do make up when we're playing with people that I would say not that they're not good, but they aren't necessarily up to our level of proficiency because we play this game all the fucking time.
Oh really?
Like this goes back to the thing that I always talk about, which is margin. It eats away at a group's margin. The fact that if most of them are not proficient raiders, or they
I'm
raid a
literally
lot.
stuck. I don't know how to get out.
Are you? Where are you?
Look
Off
at
the side of the fucking map.
But it's just it's an interesting thing, and it's a challenging thing to balance. And it's like they have to do something to make that more viable. And the people that have complained are complaining for a reason. They're not just complaining because they don't want.
I'm sure most of them have a good valid reason, but I'm sure a few of them are just complaining.
Oh no,
because they don't want to swap weapons.
I'm sorry. But it's also like it makes it harder to do raids sometimes.
I also feel this is a separate note of like us being better is people aren't going to improve because we are better.
I'm going to think you're going to like rocket jump up.
What it does is it lets us kind of like, at least in some cases, I feel like it lets us teach, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I feel like
because
there are times
I
where
raided with a lot of people, and because I output so much damage, they don't have to output that damage because I'm making up that damage, and then they'll never learn to output
but
their share of damage. So
that's fair.
That becomes a problem in the long run.
Then there runs into this problem, right? Especially with the fact that crafted weapons exist as well. Is that a lot of the highest tier? I was talking with my friend Sora, which maybe he is. Actually, no, I don't think he's available right now. But like when we were talking about like a lot of the top DPS coming in to things, we're talking about Coraxuses. We're talking about as far as like precision damage go, it's Cataclysmic.
Don't really know how to.
Okay, like look down, Kim.
Or it's other things that are like what?
Let me help you. You're gonna want to. So you're gonna fire and then double jump right away, and you'd be triggered enough height. All right, you have any idea, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if you just died enough, it would put you further back.
Well, the problem is
I'm just like directly below, and so because I've died a whole bunch of times. But
your spawns will change. That's how spawning works. If you die enough times, it will just move you away. But you should be you will make the jump, whichever one comes first. Also, you can also just swap to grapple right now, and by the time you try, you might actually get your grapple back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we also can just pull as well. No, we can't pull. Never mind. We have to wait for Kim.
Yeah.
No.
Door won't open.
All right, Kim. Yeah, 16 shots.
Even thinking about
Kim would have made it.
This encounter, or like the previous encounter, you're talking about Quest. But Quest might still be decent enough. But even that, you need to do a raid to do it. It makes it an issue.
I think for the previous one, you could just use guillotine.
You're right. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like,
yeah, I get that.
It is going to be a mix, because especially because of the surges and how if you aren't following the surges, it does make it a lot more difficult, especially in dungeons, right? Like
in dungeons for sure. Dungeons, I definitely agree. Surges are,
which is also where a bunch of the good weapons come from. So it's like you gotta. If they were to stick to this, then people are gonna start having a hard time as they enter the game, as people enter the game for the first time, or as they climb that ladder from like casual player to like maybe trying to do some in-game content, they're gonna just hit a fucking wall where it's like, well, if I want to do this, I don't need this weapon, but it would benefit me significantly to have this weapon.
Maybe if I turn.
And it just kind of compounds.
If I go this way. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's why at least most people should aim to get a lot of the exotic weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Because that just covers off a lot of need for having good legendary weapons if you have good exotic weapons.
I just thought since we have lights open, a lot of people can get Lament.
You can get Lament, you can get
That's a big
Leviathans, you can, if you have Final Shape, you can get Still Hunt, Microcosm. There's a lot of options now.
I
That
like
are
my
open
jump
to
is just
people.
like not triggering. So much for I only had one death before this.
There's flawless.
Oh, Kim's grapple's almost up.
Alright guys, let's see it. Everyone hop in a stream. Let's see this recovery.
I'm not good at grapple either.
You want to blast up and then grapple. You don't want to grapple
Blast
first.
up. You want to look rapidly up. I know you can do it on your sensitivity. And then you're going to grab the wall and not get booped. Very important. Do not get booped.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Don't get booped. Run.
Yeah! She's going. She's
Nice.
throwing caution to the wind.
Yay!
I felt this jump.
That respawn.
I did almost fail that jump actually.
Don't fail this one either.
I'm gonna jump in just to spite you. I'm jumping a hole.
Okay, then you'll be sent back, Kim.
Great. You'll have another death added to your number.
Fuck.
Hey,
I mean to fall now.
Can you imagine if she respawned?
Back then, I would. That's why I'm like, you should not fall.
Oh, still gotta do all this part too.
Yeah, you'll make it. Just run. I ran. I didn't get shot once. Thanks for
Actually
agreeing with
reminds
me.
me, when we were running through that area, Calvin, you and Zoe were talking, so I didn't want to say anything. But there was like 15 to 20 of those taken wizard darts all like right behind you for like a good 5 seconds while we were running. It was like seeing someone run away from like a swarm of bees.
If I don't think about it, they're not there.
If you, it's like the movie Speed. If you slow down, you'll die.
Literally, if you had stopped moving for even like half a second, they all would have hit you instantly. That's how close they were.
That's why I didn't stop. It's gotta go.
Yeah, I remember. I remember my lesson from Wednesday. I stopped for a second and got firing squad by them.
Yeah, you can't stop in this. If you're not gonna kill any ads, you can't stop.
Whee!
'Cause they put like wizards everywhere, right? It's all the taken wizards.
Yeah.
Their laser arms.
Yep.
They're laser faces.
Yeah. Okay.
Kim
Oh yeah,
Sierra.
bro, you had a 6th person, right?
Wow.
It's been so long.
That's neat.
What?
Someone got banned off of Twitch. Someone's a piece of shit, as always.
Yo, let's go.
Who?
Dr. Disrespect.
Again?
Let's fucking go.
already
What a piece of shit.
When did he
yeah,
get back?
I don't know, but apparently he has now been he's a kid guy, so we're good. We're moving on from that one.
Ah. Excellent. I'm using this glaive because I don't have special.
So
Where am I going? Did I go the wrong way? No.
What? What?
I-
What is that statement, Kim?
What?
You're using the glaive because you don't have a special?
Yeah, I don't have another special weapon on me. Like in the special slot. That's not. Oh,
In the special slot?
shut up! You know what I mean, okay?
When did we get those back?
So
Yeah.
Kim, every time you wake up and you say, I can't wait to raid with us.
And then the raid starts, and I immediately go, man, I wish I could go to bed.
We're
Everything.
friends at least, right, Kim? I'm one of the good ones, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right? Right?
We all
Uh-oh.
bully each other and ourselves. It's
Alright guys,
fine.
I hope you're ready for me to crash your games. My bad.
What?
What?
Huh?
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
I don't even need to know what Brett has to know.